Hey YouTube, we're here for another Twitch stream replay. Chat is talking about craft beer, which means I'm going to talk about craft beer as well. So strap yourselves in. This looks like a very easy Royal Eruption to me. I don't care for Yasharn. It's not that good. Green White's not that good, although I think it was my last 3-0. But I don't care about Yasharn, and Royal Eruption is just fantastic. Rye IPA? Yeah, Rye IPA is just, you do like 5, maybe 10% rye grain, which gives it a much more peppery rye bread flavor to the beer. And then other than that, it's just a pretty standard standard IPA. But yeah, I like most kinds of stouts. And I also get weird with my stouts too. I've made a couple peanut butter stouts. I've had an imperial peanut butter and jelly stout. Currently, the weirdest beer ever. Let's pick this Royal Eruption. Deadly Alliance, obvious pick here. I have currently in my fridge the weirdest beer I've ever had, I think, which is a Halloween candy bag Imperial Stout. This is an Imperial Stout that has a Halloween candy bag put into it. It has Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Hershey's Chocolate, lollipops, red licorice, plain potato chips, pumpkin spice, and molasses kisses in it. And you can get notes of all of that, especially the peanut butter. The peanut butter comes through very clear. There's like a slight saltiness from, I assume, the chips. It's strange. It's very strange, and it's very good. I really like Pack Beast because it goes in every deck, and it would be amazing. It would be amazing in a black red party deck. Actually, sorry, no, the Spark Mage. We have to go with the Spark Mage here. Spark Mage is obviously built for black red party. I get this one and the Wizards one confused every time. But yeah, take the Spark Mage. Who's the monster who put plain potato chips? Now, is that because you don't like plain potato chips, or because you think that plain potato chips into a beer is bad? Because if you don't like plain potato chips, I agree. They are the worst flavor. Potato chips should have a flavor. But I don't really want barbecue chips in my beer. TBH. Let's take Skyclave Geopede, I guess. It's the best card in the pack. It's in our colors. It's better than all these white cards. It's better than all these blue cards. It's better than these green cards. Oh, plain potato chips into a Halloween bag? Yeah. Like, give me flavor. Major Band Geek, you hate flavored potato chips? That actually seems to be kind of an American-Canadian thing. It definitely seems to be an American-Canadian thing. Americans love themselves some plain potato chips. Canadians, we like our all dressed. We like our dill pickle. We like our ketchup chips. I guess it's the Feed the Swarm. Like, obviously, we could try to jump into Clerics, but I think we're happy to just jam Black Red Party here. Absolutely jam Black Red Party. Yeah, dill pickle chips, so good. It's true, we have the good flavors. I specifically named the 3 flavors that the US doesn't really have access to as much. And that's true. Plain potato chips are definitely good for dipping. Ketchup chips are the main reason you're not moving to Edmonton? Harsh. We'll take a Blood Priest here. It fits in the black-red plan, and I'm not really missing out on anything else here. But yeah, so this brewery that made the Halloween candy bag beer, they do pumpkin palooza every year. They do a bunch of different pumpkin beers. So this year they made a pumpkin spice latte. It's kind of like an amber, so it's got coffee in it. So it's like a coffee blonde, but with pumpkin spice in it. And they made like a pumpkin oatmeal stout and stuff like that. But they always make one weird one, which this year was the candy bag. In a previous year, they made a pumpkin curry beer, which I'm very upset I didn't get to try. I guess we'll take the Fisher Wizard here. It's a 2-drop. It's a pretty decent card. Draws us some cards. It's a wizard to help us get to party. It's better than the score. It's better than the Scorch Rider. Not by a ton, but better. And it's certainly better than the Highborn Vampire. Kind of sad at another anti-cog going here, but I think we'll just take the Fisher Wizard. We're talking about crisps just weirdly. Somebody asked about unpasteurized beer. Yeah, most of our beer is unpasteurized here. Like most of our craft beer nobody goes through the process of actually pasteurizing it. Yeah, we'll take a Scorch Rider here. It's better than the Mucklord because it's got a party type on it. It's better than the Hellhound because Hellhound's awful. It's better than these two cards. Pretty easy. Pop or soda? Soda, not soda. Pop for sure. There's not many places in Canada that say soda. Not many at all. On color rare, sign you up. No. These are all bad cards, so I think we're going to take the artifact to signal a little bit. Sneakers or tennis shoes? Running shoes. We say running shoes. Failing that, we'd probably say sneakers, but we're definitely running shoes. I don't really want any of this either. I don't hate a Dreadworm, but I doubt it'll make the final cut. We'll take a Highborn. Doubt it'll make the final cut. Bottled or canned water? Bottled. I've never seen canned water in my life. I'll take a Hellion. I'd play that over the Dreadworm. Lithform Blight. Not going to play it. In German, it's gymnastic shoes. Interesting. Interesting. Cookies or biscuit? I mean, those are both words we use. Those are both words we use. This is a bad... This is every pack 2 I've ever opened in my life. It's bad for us. And so I guess we're just taking a Teeter Peak Ambusher. Like, I don't want Palaka Predation that much. Yeah, I think we're just taking Teeter Peak. Yeah, it's a Surge. Remember when this was a good card? It still is a good card. It just didn't take off the way that was kind of expected. Yeah, so cookies are cookies, which are British biscuits. I don't know if British have the North American style of biscuit. Biscuit here is a whole lot of flour and butter and then baked into a sort of scone, but way more butter than scones. Like way more butter than scones. Scones are usually a little bit dry. Biscuits are moist and buttery as all get out. Take another Royal Eruption for sure. That's true. Bad scones are dry. That's true. There could be good scones out there. Rockslide Sorcerer, we're probably not triggering you. We've only got 2 wizards and 4 instants and sorceries. I think I want to Feed the Swarm more than I want that Sorcerer. Yeah, I want to feed the Swarm. Do we hate Relic Axe? I think we hate Relic Axe. We've got 3 warriors. Yeah, I think we hate Relic Axe over removal here. Let's get that battle going. If we had some more warriors, I think. So like dumplings with butter instead of suet. Yeah, kind of. They are baked, whereas dumplings are usually boiled. Here we've got another Fisher Wizard. I don't hate that. I like it more than the Skydancer or the Scavenged Blade. Oh, right. I forgot that I was updating Cardboard Live. We should do that too, eh? Open the chest. 6 gold for everybody. R. Gonzalez with a bomber. Major Band Geek with a bomber. David Fast with a flying rogue. Let's go and do an Orc Siege. I'm going to keep using my rare units. I don't use them enough. Drop down my War Beast. Join me. Follow the link. Put down a unit every 5 minutes. And we'll come back to that in a bit. Let's grab that Fisher Wizard. Ardent Electromancer certainly fits. That makes for some very spicy turns. So we'll pick that up. It's my favorite Oreo flavor. Mint, probably. Probably mint. But yeah, in Canada, we don't get the large range of flavors. Like we sometimes get mint, and we sometimes get carrot cake, and we sometimes get like gingerbread. The fact that I did not get to try the Swedish fish flavored Oreos makes me incredibly sad. Because that sounds like the weird kind of BS that I would love. And I think there was also like hot wings flavored Oreos at some point. But again, we don't get any of those in Canada. We're going to take the only card in the pack for us, which is Marauding Blight Priest. It's not going to do the things that it usually does, but it'll be fine. You don't think you've seen a different Oreo flavor than normal? I'm trying to remember if I've ever had peanut butter ones. We also just have better peanut butter cookies up here. I can't remember the brand name, but is it like Pirate peanut butter cookies? They're great. Stonework Pack Beast seems great in a party deck here. I like it more than the second Blood Priest. I like it more than the Molten Blast. We'll pick that up. Does Canada have its own type of pizza, or is it just New York pizza? We don't have like a style, we don't have a preparation method of pizza, but we do have Canadian pizza, which is a topping configuration. Just like a deluxe pizza, but the Canadian toppings are ham or bacon, onion, and mushroom. And usually pepperoni. We'll take this Ghastly Gloom Hunter. We're not doing much else here. Apparently Clerics was wide open. Yeah, apparently, but only from this direction and not at all in pack 1. I guess we'll take Sneaking Guide. I hate it. It's awful. You have to pay to tap it, which is ludicrous, but it's better than anything else going on there. We're not going to play an Oblivion's Hunger. Pack 1 had late. Did it have multiple? I remember the one. We're not going to play a Drawnus Silencer. Post a link here of all the Oreo flavors? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, white's looking a bit open. I saw 2. Yikes. Maybe we should just always force it. 85 Oreo flavors. Yeah, we're lucky if we have like 3 up here. Living Tempest, sure. So you're saying we should have just been Clerics, eh? You're saying if I had just ignored proper good drafting and forced myself into Clerics, we might have had a good deck. Interesting. We're going to take a Bug Catcher. Ugh. Never not punished or always punished. Back bacon or streaky bacon? I prefer streaky bacon for sure. I'm not a big fan of Canadian bacon. It's fine, but like I will literally never choose it over like streaky bacon. Let's take that Bug Catcher. Oh my lord. Let's take that Royal Eruption. This would have been an amazing Clerics deck that we forced for sure. Do y'all know what Pork Roll is? I do not know what Pork Roll is. What if we were Omnath? It's our warrior count. Pretty low still, right? 4? So we're on champion, or maybe I think we'll just take this Spike Field Hazard. Yeah, let's take Spike Field. Back bacon's basically just a ham steak. It's a slightly different cut than ham steak, right? But basically, yeah. You take the 40 gems easy. No, I want to win. Blood Beckoning, I suppose. It's not like we're buying back amazing stuff, but it's fine. Also, we should have just forced it. We'll take another Ardent Electromancer. This conversation's convinced me that I should just do a food and beer talk stream. Maybe. I could talk about food and beer. I still really would like to do a cooking stream at some point. My God. This Cleric deck. Ugh. 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 What the hell? Can we just like go back in time, please? Like I I don't think I've ever seen the cleric deck past this much. That's nutty. That's nutty. Like that's what the fourth or fifth one, and there would have been all those celebrants. It was three vials. Absolutely nutty. We're gonna face this cleric deck and be sad. Yup. Take a Cinderclasm, probably for the side. Ask Quatsi for a refund. The signals were wrong. It's reasonable. They don't check. Okay, no, that's the one we opened. That was not like the fifth one. That was the one we opened. Can we cut the guide? Yeah. I'll main deck a Molten Blast. Oh yeah, look who's in the pod. Spicy Chicken, Metal Mario. He's a streamer. Fluffy Blah Blah, Collection of Atoms, Jester, Vidalkin Orrery, and Mikolish Cage. I've definitely drafted with Mikolish Cage recently. I really think the draft population's not that big. Yeah, we can cut the guide. We can cut Blight Priest for sure. Cut the Highborn Vampire. We'll take a... Is this a Sizzling Barrage deck? There's a chance, but I doubt it. Do you like that we're already a third to the dono goal already? Yeah. Friends and family usually make it start out quite highly. Vidalkin Orrery always forces flash. Is that a magic card joke, or are they a person? Well, we cut a land for the spike field. This is not a great deck, but I think it can steal some wins just by running people over. So creature count, I want to make sure we keep it high. Let's cut a Molten Blast. We've got 3 Royal Eruptions. Like, this is removal deck. I think we can steal some wins for sure. Are we a 16 land deck? I don't think so. We want to be kicking those Royal Eruptions if possible. We want to be double spelling. I don't think I'd go to 16. Vidalkin Orrery is a artifact that gives everything flashback. Ah, I was thinking of the wrong Orrery. I was thinking of the recent Orrery. Dramatic Orrery? Whatever that card was, you know, the one that was bad. We're playing against the Shark Lord. They weren't in our pod, so they're not the Clerics deck. Hooray! Yeah, those are. We just want to do 15 to the face from 3 Royal Eruptions back to back to back, right? Nobody suspects the 3 Lava Axes. Yeah, the 5-color Orrery. So what's the play pattern here? Bugcatcher into Bugcatcher into Pack Beast into Priest, barring other draws. Utility Knife. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57 card deck. Sure. As much as the draft population I think is small, there's still a large number of newer players playing 50 card decks or 60 card decks. Sneaking Guide, sure. Can you give it a knife? Oh, you can't give it. Oh, you're going to give it a knife anyways. Well, all right. You have figured it out. Well, like, I guess we offer the trade. Because at some point it's going to be a 3-3 with 2 knives. And if they don't do the trade, that's also fine. Yeah, that's not a knife. This is a knife. You have power. You have figured out the AdCom. If you didn't want to deal with the command syntax on mobile, fair. I do need to put the donation message into the rotation command at some point. Probably do that tomorrow's stream or some such. Speaking of which, tomorrow I'll be streaming Among Us again. Should be fun. MTGO is a quality program. It doesn't make you mulligan when you didn't click mulligan. Well, let's gain some life and then offer that trade again. Oh, I have to figure out what I'm going to eat during stream as well on Saturday. I think we're going to order pizza or make pizza or something. I usually have pizza on stream. Because then I have pizza at like 4 a.m. too. 4 a.m. pizza after you've been streaming for like 20 hours? It's great. It's definitely the healthy choice. Canadian pizza, yeah. We got chilling trapped. Didn't see that coming. You can't do the auto message. That's a broadcaster only. Makes sense. Makes sense. Probably has ketchup on it. I mean, ketchup and tomato sauce are the same thing. Yeah, I'll take true. 2. We can race here. Land. Go. Or sorry, not go. I mean attack. You're 6 to kick, right? Okay, so we can kick you next turn if we find a land. Sounds good. It's healthy from an emotional point of view. Fair. Fair. There was one year I had spring rolls instead for supper. I think that was the year that I did VR. One year I did VR late at night because I wanted to see if I could successfully stream it or not. I'll take 2 because I don't trust what you got there, bud. You've got a inordinate rage. Smashy smashy. You want spring rolls now? Haha. Yes, that's true. If I was in the US, they would classify it as a vegetable. Canadian pizza is beaver and maple syrup. There was a moose and maple syrup flavored potato chip at one point from Lay's. It was great. You'd have played the Geopede because it has trample. Makes sense. Royal Eruption is going to mean that it didn't really matter what I played, right? Sure. Good games, friend. Good games. Smashy smashy. Moose flavor? Yeah, moose flavor. It was maple mousse. It was the Americans have this too. When Lay's does their Do Us a Flavor campaign where people submit flavors and then they make like 4 of the flavors and you vote on which flavor you want to win. The first year we had maple mousse as one of the flavors and it won. And then Lay's brought it back very briefly and they were like, actually, we don't think we can actually market this. And then they took them away and they were delicious. I'll never forgive Lay's for that. Never. Don't want to side in blast for all those knives? I could. I could. Those knives are going to get us. That's a slow hand for a deck that has like 75 2-drops in it. But I guess. Moose burger. I've actually never had moose like meat. I've had elk. I've had caribou. I've had deer. I haven't had moose. From that moment on, I've had a blood feud with Lay's. They also took away the entire campaign. Like you guys, I think, still get the Do Us a Flavor thing. We haven't had it in forever. Sneaking guy, I don't know. Haha, they didn't give it a knife. We win. I think we'll just play this Gloom Hunter. Oh, did they end it in 2018? Okay. They ended it here a long time ago. I think we only had like 2 years of it. Because I looked forward to it. I was like, what weird flavors are they going to have? They had cinnamon bun one year. So it wasn't even like salty at all. It was actually a sweet chip with like cinnamon and a bit of sugar. Wasabi? Wasabi would have been good. Yeah, you were in high school when it was happening? Yeah, it was a while ago. Because what else did we have? We had scalloped cheese potatoes one year. Because of course, potato chips are just fried scalloped potatoes, right? Mac and cheese. There was the cinnamon bun one. I think we had grilled cheese at one point. A lot of cheese flavors. Yeah, I'll take one. Right around when Cyberpunk 2077 was announced. And maybe when Cyberpunk 2077 comes out eventually, we'll have the Do Us a Flavor campaign back. Haha. Had chicken and waffle chips. Nice. They cleansing wildfired my land. Oh no. I got. Let's get in for one. So what's the happy haps here? We play this and we lose a mana. We play this. Next turn we play this. We get 2 mana back. So we have 4 mana to work with. So we could play another Electromancer, which would give us 3 mana to work with. So yeah, let's go with Pack Beast here. At least the dev team for Cyberpunk 2077 is testing, right? Fair. Heard they were renaming it Cyberpunk 2078. Nice, nice. Still don't think there's a better flavor than salt and vinegar. Ugh. We do get some British chips over here. There's like, or I think they're Scottish actually. Uh, it's like steak and something. I think it's steak and something flavor. So I think we can Ardent Electromancer, Blood Priest. We play this, we get 2 mana back. That gives us 3 mana. Yeah, I think we can do this. Let's see if I have successfully mathed. Steak and kidney. I don't think it's steak and kidney. But I think it's steak and something. And I'm pretty sure the bag is like, this Scottish potato chip is very good. Oh, we don't get a black back. Never mind. We can't fully do it. Auto Tapper did get us. Auto Tapper do that. Auto Tapper be like that. Auto Tapper be a dick. I think we're still fine. I think we're still super fine. I'm having such a rousing potato chip discussion here because I think we're very okay in this match. Salt and vinegar are decent. They just hurt your mouth after a bit. Put in a refund claim. Auto Tapper got me. I need my 10,000 gold back. I mean, realistically, I feel like that's actually reasonable, but I won't do it. Because you would think that the Auto Tapper should just work, but... Okay. Well, you've got what, a Chilling Trap? Like, whatever you're doing, opponent, let's just end this, shall we? They might have... I know what they have. They've got the Cloud. They've got the 5 mana 3/3 Cloud. Yeah, I was stuck with 2 red at the end. So I could have turned the 2 red into a single black mana, but then I wouldn't have had the other mana for Malakir Blood Priest. I guess no. No, because I didn't have the mana, so there was no way to eventually get back to it. Blood Priest, Drain. It appears they have nothing, which is fine by me. We're going to Forum right here. Seems good. Seems good. Heard Americans are shocked when you tell them that you eat raw pork. What's the raw pork dish? I know of all the various raw beef dishes, like steak tartare and such. Oh, they had it. They just didn't flash it in. Met. Not familiar with it. But North Americans are North Americans do horrible things to pork. They will cook pork until it is like a hunk of rubber. Because there was, massive trichinosis concerns back in like the early 1900s. But pork now is safe. Like You can cook your pork to a reasonable temperature, have it still be juicy, maybe even a little pink, and very good. It's minced pork with onion on bread. Interesting. All right, so this is what, 3 auto tapper, be good. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's also because you do horrible things to meat processing. Fair. That is also fair. I've never had any raw beef. I've never had steak tartare. I've never had there's an Ethiopian dish that's raw beef as well. 3, 4, 5, 6. So Spikefield just does this. All right, we did it. We did it. Yeah, I assume they're new. Like they're playing with a 58 card deck. It happens. It happens. I did have Ethiopian last weekend though. It was delicious. But I made the mistake of ordering extra injera, the bread that it's served on, not realizing that it came with like 3 of them and the extra was an additional 3. So I got like 5 pounds of this thick, heavy, spongy sourdough flatbread. I did not have anything to do with the extra. I think most trichinosis cases in North America are from bear meat now. Interesting. We'll keep this one. We can throw away a land to the Fisher Wizard. See, like that heavy duty lag where the land just like hung there for a bit before dropping. That never used to happen. Yeah, post a Wikipedia link for Met. Let's Fisher Wizard away a mountain. Geopede on 3, nice. Met. Met on a bread roll. Salt, black pepper, garlic, caraway, chopped onion. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I've never really tried any raw ground meat. Oh, we're going to lose. Well, time for us to go zoom zoom. Do I want to cast this Inordinate Rage on them? No. No. Make yourself a danged quesadilla. All right, we can race crab as long as this Geopede lives. But it is kind of all up to this Geopede. You'd have cast the rage. Crab won't do that much to us. Good old crab theory. Crab theory gonna get you. How are magic things going? We had a bad start in the first draft. Primarily due to like 1 land hands over and over. Arena mulliganing a hand that I clicked keep on. And just variance getting the best of me. Interesting. Interesting. I guess we just kill the crab. Part of me wants to kill the geyser mage and just hit him for 5. And just be like, hey, it's race time. I think I'm actually going to do that. Let's 5 him. Can I buy back anything? Should I buy back anything? Can I buy back the Blood Priest? Blood Priest is like a little bit more free damage, but I feel like we probably want to buy back this Geopede if they find a kill for it. We're in a good position for race time right now, as long as they don't drop a bunch more creatures. And we also have to find lands, which is the trick. I needed that Royal Eruption and that Bug Catcher. Like, if we could find a land here on the top and go Hellion, bounce the land, wow, that would be great. Another Royal Eruption. Well, let's come on in. And then I guess we're just going to Royal Eruption the crab. Sky Dancer. Unfun magic is happening. Unfun magic is happening right now. I don't like this game of magic. So we got a 14. I really kind of want the Geopede and like the bug catcher back. Let's use the Royal Eruption. Can't have that crab live. Can't have the crab live. Let me guess, was that a spam telephone call? It was Numeris. It's always Numeris. I don't want to do your survey. Haha, they would have milled me, but now they can't because they don't have crab. Now we just have to survive somehow. Let's get in for 2. I assume we're walking into a Living Tempest or a Sky Dancer? No. Well, let's buy back some stuff. I want that, and I want that. Were you sitting on an ACOG? What's going on here, bud? Into the Royal. Sure, that's fine. Oh, when I have a crab, crab theory is the best. I haven't had a crab in forever, though. Okay, they definitely have ACOG. So we're going to bug catcher. And we're going to Fisher Wizard. And we're going to throw away the Dreadmaw. Dreadworm. Still don't find another land. Yikes. Are all my lands gone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My deck is almost nothing but lands. Well then. Rip me, I suppose. Cunning Geyser Mage? Yup. I guess. Ooh, ACOG's offline, though. I like ACOG being offline. Let's Spark Mage. Kill that Geyser Mage. All right. What do they have for 1 mana? Or are they just on full control mode? Spell Shield? That's fair. That's fair. No attacks then. Wingless Death, thank you very much for the 3 months in advance subscription. That's the first time I've ever seen that templating. Interesting. So 3-month resub, but because you did it, interesting. That is new templating. Party was 1. Oh, party was 1, so they didn't even need to do that. Sweet. Got him. So they have ACOG. They must have ACOG. They literally have to have ACOG. Based on the way they're playing, they must have ACOG. Zulapart Duelist? Sure. Oh my lord, stop. I need those cards for playing this game that we agreed to play to here. All right, so we kill that. That dies. All right, you can ACOG my Geopede. Okay, they don't have it. They don't have ACOG. Good to know. Extremely good to know. Oh, I shouldn't have played that. That was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake. Low Mage's Domination? Pretty rude. Pretty rude. Let's go Fisher Wizard. Yeah, Hellion bounces a land. So let's go Fisher Wizard. Pitch. I think we have to pitch this land, though. We'll find a land, though, right? Our deck is mostly lands left. Yeah. So then we can play the land. We can see what trade they're willing to do here. Because I think with this being 3, they'll be willing to trade probably with the Geyser Mage. And then we can Hellion, bounce a land back because why not? And then we've got removal with them at 8 and them at 1 card in hand. So I think we survived the crab. So let's come on and slam. See if they trade Wizard for Geopede. Stop it. Wizard for Geopede, sure. We did not play a land this turn. We did not. So let's go Hellion. Bounce a land. Deal 2. Take him to 6. Play a land. Drop a bug catcher. Still feels like a good spot. And we got a battle ready. Hey, it was a good spot. It was a very good spot. Let's start that battle. 60 people in. Should be easy. Should be easy. It was a very good year. It was. It was. Down everybody goes. I got the most kills. Look at my epic war beast getting the most kills. Woo slice. Got the most assists. Open that chest. 6 gold to everybody. Cranman with a barbarian. Keymaster with a buster. 25 gold to Eno. Let's go to the treasure chest. Treasure chest it up. I'm going to do epic rogue and grab some treasure chests. That's what I'm going to do. Pop a unit in every 5 minutes. We'll come back to that battle in a bit. And let's jump back in. Yeah, domination isn't good because we don't have any bombs. Ha ha. Take that, opponent. You've got to steal a Geopede. Or a bug catcher. Idiot. Rigged. Absolutely rigged. I guess I should mention as well, during the 24-hour stream, which for YouTube folks, you have missed, during the 24-hour streams, I take part in the marble races for the giveaways. If I win, I donate $25 to the campaign, and we do the race again. This seems okay. Again, I thought our deck was a like billion 2-drops. I thought it was a billion 2-drops. I'm going to play this Spike Field Hazard out. Give me a bug catcher. Or a 5-drop. That's also cool. Seafloor Stalker? Sure. Right on time. I guess we play the Geopede. Let's play the Geopede. If we find a land, we can Electromancer and Bug Catcher. Have I tried putting two drops on my deck? I should put more in. I mean, if we have 75, why not put like 83? And then maybe we'll find them. Smashy Smashy? Skydancer? I'm happy with that. We can Blood Beckoning back the Geopede at some point. Totes okay. So we go with Bug Catcher so that next turn we can go Electromancer Bug Catcher. Yeah. And then that's going to build up to a Spark Mage. Although the Spark Mage is only going to be 2. Yeah, look at our lands that they helpfully threw away that we definitely didn't need. I'll take 2. Can't stop me. Windrobber? Sure. That's not a land. So we go Electromancer, get 2 mana, Fisher Wizard, pitch. An Electromancer. Find a land, please. Thank you. Bug catcher not in because it would only be a 3-2. Pass the turn. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We can Deadly Alliance that Skitter Sneak, and that should start to get us there. May I ask, without pressuring you too much, what happened to your sister? You mentioned that you did the charity in her honor. Yeah, so I talked about this during the 24-hour stream. She was born with some heart defects, tetralogy of Fallow. So she had a number of heart surgeries within the first 6 months or so of her life. Eventually got fairly okay, had some valve replacements. But then when she was five, she had pneumonia, went into the hospital again, and with the issues, was not able to make it through one of the surgeries. But yeah, she spent a lot of her time at Children's Health Foundation here in London, as well as Sick Kids in Toronto. So that's why I do it. So they just attacked with that. That was 2001 that happened. So yeah, I want to Deadly Alliance the Skitter Snake, because that'll start to get us through. I guess Shell Shield might ruin us here a little bit. Negate. That's not what I expected. 7 to kick. All right, I think we come on and slam and we Royal Eruption that Skitter Sneak because we need it dead. And as long as they have nothing in hand, like as long as this card isn't something that's going to wreck us, I feel pretty okay with this. Yeah, that's okay. We'll deal 3. Royal Eruption to Sneak. And I still feel like I'm in command here. Is that Shell Shield in hand? Into the Royal. Okay. Command is being lost. Command is being lost. We're still pretty okay if they don't have Royal First allows trample through, right? Oh, they've got Thought Thief as well. Cool. 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 Great. Super happy about this. Sure. Guess I'll click this button. Bug Catcher. Spark Mage doesn't even really kill anything. But like we have to play it. They just draw a card here. Gross. No fun in Magic cards. No fun allowed. Atomic Squirrel, how's it going? No attacks. No fun in Magic cards. It annoys me that that fun command is not capitalized. Thought I'd be resting up for the 31st. Nope. Streaming as usual today. Streaming Among Us tomorrow night. Oh, another one. Cool. I'm going to click this button right now. Jesus. So they don't really have Cinderclasmy stuff, eh? I don't hate this barrage. I don't hate this barrage. Like it would let us attack into all these stupid 2/3s and stuff pretty well. I don't know what I want to cut for it. A spell, but I guess one of the Feed the Swarms. All right, let's go fast and we should be fine. Go fast. Don't get flooded. Don't get screwed. Have some of my 2-drops. that I have a billion of. I'm pretty sure. We just looked at the deck. Okay, can work with this. We have our crab burn. Crab burn is a go. Play your island. Oh, no crab. No crab. It's go time. It's go time. It does hit thief as well, quite well. Skulker. Let's trade. You got it. We can buy that back later. Let's get a Gloom Hunter down. I wish that wasn't 6 to kick. It makes it a good late deck. Crab? Sure. Play your land, mill me. Give me some great blood beckoning targets. Burn the crab. Burn that crab down. Get in for 1. So as long as they don't have the thieves, real quick like, we're okay. What are we playing this draft? Red Black Party. All right, they've got a thief. They definitely have a thief, and we're flooding awfully. So play your thief. Duelist, okay. So they don't have Thought Thief in hand. Fine by me. Let's grab Spark Mage and... Oh, I actually really kind of do want that Bug Catcher, eh? GP'd. Spark Mage still kills the Duelist. Yeah, I jinxed it by asking to not flood. Or by saying that they don't have Thief in hand, that's also possible. Taken 1, down to 20. Oh my lord. I would rather you counter my Spark Mage, because killing your Duelist isn't the most amazing thing in the world here. They had actual nothing? Okay, we might be in a good spot here then. We might be in a good spot. Let's drop Mr. Dreadworm. We might be in a decent spot. I wonder if they're missing like a second blue, if they've just they haven't flooded out because they didn't play a land. They have like mono 5-drops in hand? Interesting. Well, let's come on and slam. Yeah, we saw negate. We haven't seen anti-cog. That's true. They're going to chump. Vanquish, sure. Oh, that gets the card in. Fair, 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 fair. Pretty sneaky, pretty sneaky. Let's drop a Geopede past the turn. So we've got Feed the Swarm up and 10 damage coming at them. That ain't not bad. That ain't not bad at all. Roost of Drakes. Oh, I don't like that. I could feed the Swarm the Roost. Actually, yeah, it makes sense to feed the Swarm the Roost. So let's drop the Mountain. Bash in for 10. I suspect they'll chump the Dread. Feed the Swarm the Roost. Turn off everything that they just did there. And drop a Bug Catcher. Decent spot here. They have so many cards, but they must be sitting on negate, right? Like one of those cards has to be negate. Maybe they were sitting on some kicker spells because they really wanted to get the Roost out first. Field research, not kicked. Okay. Land. And then what? Black enchantment removal and my magic? It's 2020. Crazy stuff happens. And then a pass of the turn. If it's a Sky Dancer, I'm fine with that. I could have played the. I should play this Fisher Wizard out. Into the Royal, the Dreadworm, that's fine. A-okay. A-okay. And let's play with this Fisher Wizard. So theoretically, they should be at 6, not 7. I want to know what their hand is. Swamp. Royal Mage buying back Vanquish into the Royal. Into the Royal. Okay. So they can bounce my Geopede. Chump here. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems fine. Seems fine. Bounce that. Chump that. Take 5. I think we might make the finals here. I think we might go 2-0. We went one. We won the first round, right? I think it was that newish opponent. I think we won it. Come on and slam. Just got to get him to 1 here. Just got to get him to 1. Chump. Sure. There we go. We did it. More specifically, mono black enchantment removal. That's true. There has been gold colored. Putrefy, right? I could have hazarded the Dancer if I wanted to swag on them. But I didn't want to swag on them. I'm not here to get a high score. Yay, prizes. All right. The finals. Let's see if we can go 3-0. 3-0 would be nice, especially with this deck that isn't great, has no bombs, but just has a whole bunch of 2-drops and removal. It's nice because it shows that Magic, it shows to me that this format isn't necessarily massive variants. And, you know, there aren't these crazy bombs that just instantly win the game flying around everywhere. This looks fun. This looks real fun. A mulligan. 3-0 without bombs is a good set sign. It's true. I agree with that statement. Ooh, a Pack Beast as well. That raises some questions. Electromancer, 2 mana back. So we go Electromancer into Pack Beast and attack for 4. Seems good. For you on turn 3? Yikes. All we have to do now is top deck a removal spell for whatever this is. Arbor Mage, give me a removal spell. No? Okay. Well, my removal spell is smashing things into them. That's my kind of removal. Deal 4. Bug Catcher. Fisher Wizard. Do I pitch the Dreadmaw? I think I pitched the Dreadmaw because we're really just looking for removal here. Yup. Yup. Don't play an X4. 3-2. Take him to 1. Take him to 1. This is showing what the deck could do. Holy moly. That took no time at all. That took no time at all. Green, black. We don't know anything about their deck is the issue. I think we just go back in. Just go back in, draw our 2-drops like that. If we don't draw the 2-drops, that's when we have trouble. What time is it? 5:30. We get a third draft fit in, I'm pretty dang sure. Green, black, +1/+1 counters. That's the archetype. It doesn't always end up being exactly +1/+1 counters. I punted that. I didn't give them time to show me their blockers. It's true. It's true. On the draw, though. On the draw, and literally any land gives us half our hand, more than half our hand. Sure, I'll keep. Oh, our entire hand is 2-drops. Never mind. Entire hand is 2-drops. Entire hand still 2-drops. A Scythe Cat, sure. You're not a 2-drop. Go away. It was 74% for us to draw a land by now. That's how the math works. But that does mean that 1 out of 4 games, you won't quite get there. So we've got to royal the Scythe Cat right now before it gets too big for its britches. Our lands went away. All right, so we're playing pretty hefty keep up here. I think we have to feed the turn timber. Go to 9, or go to 9 here. We just have to hope they don't have more and more follow-ups. 52% in 2 draws, 74% in 3. I don't think so. Not on the draw. So they got a Gnarlid colony. Yikes. So Fisher Wizard to kill the Visionary. Let's pitch the Teeter Peak. Deadly Alliance. So the Trample's a little tricky, but I think we might be okay. So we had 17 lands left in the deck. The odds of us drawing a second land by turn 2 is not working for some reason because I did that backwards. 77%. So we were 77% to draw our second land on turn 2. So we'll block here. Why can't I block there? Oh, because they Arbor Maged. Sure. So we go to 2. We go to 2. But it was the correct keep, so I don't feel bad about that. Don't feel bad at all. I feel bad about how the game went, but I don't feel bad about that keep. Let's go back in. Let's go back in. Now on the draw, there's no way I would have kept that. Because on the draw, it drops down to something like 50-something% of you getting your second land by turn 2. But on the draw, or on the play, on the draw, it's like 1 out of 4 games that'll happen. Actually, that was even less than 1 out of 4 because we missed the land drop on our 3rd turn and our 4th turn. But 3 out of 4 games, you'll get your second land on turn 2. Playing first. It's a keep. We'll find our 2-drops. It's not a 2-drop, but maybe it'll kill something here. I don't think we saw many, if any, X1s from them, but you never know. Gnarlid Colony as a 2/2, sure thing. Let's get ourselves a Geopede. I like attacking for 5. Do y'all like attacking for 5? Yeah, we left all of our 2-drops in the first game. I'll take 2. Can't stop me. Ugh. Well, Marauding Blade Priest. I think you're going to step in front of this Gnarlid colony here. Scythe Cat. There's a target. Nope. No Scythe Cat for you. All right, if they attack here, yeah, we're not stepping in front. I'll offer the trade, though. And they go for it. Sounds good. So let's Fisher Wizard away the Dreadworm. And then drop a Teeter Peak. So we can shoot down an X2, should they play one. They are getting into X4 territory, though. Hagra Constrictor, that we can kill. That we can most definitely kill. Boop. Don't counter my boop. Might of Marasa? Yeah, you can counter my boop with that. You can do whatever you want with that. Feed the Swarm? Sure. Lando, you betcha. Okay, we're gonna come on and slam. They're happy to trade. All right. Royal Eruption in hand, Pyroclastic Hellion on the board. They're down to one card. Feeling okay. That's a 5/4. I'm feeling a little tiny bit less okay. But you know how things go. They play safe. I like it. Grakmaw. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm not feeling okay at all. Feeling okay is no longer correct. Well, we'll send Hellion in. Ooh, another one. Okay. We'll send Hellion in to turn that 3/3 into a 3/3. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are a land away from Royal Eruptioning their face. And I'm not dying next turn, so let's pass the turn here. We can also just 3 and 3 them. So if we can get them to 5, they're dead. If we can get a land to get them to 5, they're dead. This is going to be a bit close. And I'm wondering how safe they're going to play it. In for 3, I'll certainly take 3. Drana. Does she have lifelink? No? And she hits me. I give them a Hagra Constrictor. So if I Royal Eruption turn Timber and I attack in with Hellion, they're going to take it and go to 7. They're going to hit me with Drana. They're going to get a 4/4, a 3/3 Hagra Constrictor back. Attack with all, and if they block, kill the blocker. It's not instant speed, it's sorcery speed. Like if I attack with all, they block what? Here and here. These trade. I Royal Eruption and kill that. And then they just hit me for 3. A whole bunch. That seems dangerous. I guess if they don't block, then we can just Royal Eruption them 2 turns in a row. Maybe that is the best way out. So like, what are they hitting me for? They're hitting me for 7 here. So I'm not dead. So if we just Royal Eruption their face, pass the turn, and then Royal Eruption their face, like they're going to need 3 extra damage here or some life gain. and they can have this Auger Constrictor back. Vine Gecko doesn't do it. Woof. Woof. 3-0. 3-0. I got too into my head. I thought about not losing instead of just winning. And it turns out just winning was the way to go. So there we go. That's a 3-0. Feels pretty good. We beat Crab Theory that game, or that draft, right? We beat Crab Theory. We beat a new player into Oblivion. Feels good. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, YouTube. You can come on over to twitch.tv and hang out. You could have come and seen a great 24-hour stream that was probably amazing on Saturday. Hasn't happened yet during recording, but probably was great. Anyways, see y'all next time, YouTube.